Greetings and salutations, everyone. I hope everyone is doing well. Really quick before I get into the encounters for tonight, I am in the hospital. I'm recording from my room. I'm using the very first mic I ever got, so the vocal or sound may be a little off. Sorry. Second, my kidneys are failing. They're shutting down. They're going to try dialysis this week. Thankfully enough, I've got really good parents who are helping pay for the medical expenses that my insurance won't cover. I'll be getting a fistula put in this week. I don't know exactly how everything goes right now. I just know that I've missed you guys, and I wanted to give you guys something. So hopefully I am gonna get back to some sort of schedule for you guys. I see my channel is growing daily, and I don't know why. I'm not putting anything out. I feel like an asshole for not. So, but with that, let's get on with the encounter, shall we, guys? Our first encounter. So first, some background is required. I live in a small forest town, technically a village in Massachusetts, just north of Boston. The elementary school has this event every fall called the Fall Fun Down. There's always food and stuff for the kids to do outside. It used to be a super good time. Anyway, my friend, who's a couple years older than me, told me that like 5 years ago, this girl wandered off into the woods by the baseball field and behind the school. These woods are huge, and she was out there for hours. Nobody knew where she went, and the whole town kind of went into a mini panic. When she finally came out, she was crying and couldn't talk about what happened. She has not been the same since, now, even when she's in high school. She has changed in a major way. So, the other part, there have been 2 sightings of a strange creature scampering up the trees and disappearing. One by the same friend on his own a couple of years ago, in the same woods the girl got lost in. He described a dog-looking creature with primate arms. It climbed a tree super quick, and he couldn't find it again. A couple of months ago, I was in the same woods with my friends, and we saw this massive whitish-gray blur run up a tree and disappear. It was way bigger than a squirrel or anything else we could have mistaken it. But we all thought it looked doggish, and that was before we heard the story from my friend. We have always heard howling in this area, which is probably coyotes, but it kind of makes you wonder. I'm very sure that there is something out here, and I have no idea what it could possibly be. I definitely know it's not someone's pet or a lone coyote. Encounter 2. 3-foot-tall creature with sharp teeth, spotted in Mahannes, Texas. Hello, my name is Redacted, and I'm from South Texas. I'm here working in a pipeline, staying in Mahannes, Texas. Well, a few months ago, I went down to my home place. A few days later, I was coming back up. It was a hot, sunny afternoon, and it took me 9 hours from Fort Stockton. From there, I took Highway 18 north towards Mahannes, Texas. Something didn't feel right. It was a lonely highway. I saw many dead deer and animals along the highway. About 15 to 20 minutes north, I saw something eating a dead deer. I stopped to see what it was. That thing popped its head up while chewing the deer meat. It was about 3 foot high. If you've ever seen the movie Critters, it looked exactly like that, except the colors were brown with black spots. It might have been 2 arms or long ears coming down off its head. I can still see those sharp, shark-looking teeth, full of blood to this day. I am not making this up, so travelers going towards the oil fields in Texas, be extra careful. Be aware when you stop to take a pee on the side of the highway. Our next encounter. This story is from a man from Killeen, Texas. I'm sharing an experience from my past. I was around 11 or 12 at the time this happened, and it occurred in the region of Central Texas. If you guys have ever seen this figure or something similar, I'd love to hear your stories. Alright, so it was during early spring, if I remember correctly. The sun was starting to set early as usual, and I was walking home from my buddies. When I was walking, I saw not a single soul in sight, and with only a single working streetlight on my road, I hurried home as fast as possible. Upon passing around 5 homes, I felt a shiver creep down my spine and my hair rise. It felt as if something was watching me, burying into my being with their eyes. Upon the shiver, I turned full circle, only to see a figure gray as molding clay and around 7 to 8 feet in stature. Its eyes were deep black sockets, and its mouth was as dark as a black hole. Its arms were skinny as twigs, followed by hands more resembling stumps than fingers. There was also seemed to be some item around its neck. I forgot exactly what I thought it was at the time, but now I guess it kind of looked like a black tattered cloth. I let out a small yelp and ran as fast as I could. In the distance, I swore I heard small thumps following me. By the time I got to my house, I swung open the door and bolted the 3 locks on the door shut. I remembered a thump on the door among likes of a dead corpse hitting the ground. However, after the initial thump at the door, I glanced out the window to find nothing there, as if a monster had vanished in the cloak of darkness. Alright guys, I'm sorry for the short stories. Like I said, I just wanted to let you guys know what was going on. Give you a couple short stories. Hopefully I'll be recording some longer ones soon. I don't know. Just thank you to everybody. Thank you very much. And I'm going to try to get more stories out to you guys. And with that, I hope all of you have a great night. Thanks, guys.